Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of crap, also the home of a bunch of crap. You're welcome. Give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Hold on. Well, obviously, when we're talking about games, we has to talk about how great of a gamer we are. And everyone knows this. Hi, Mom. Anyhow, today we're going to be talking about our first thoughts and impressions on the game Scorn. That's right, so Scorn, first thoughts and impressions. What can be said about this one? Well, man, if you like your little kind of first-person kind of horror games, or you dig any kind of, really kind of just out there as far as setting and environment and just kind of mood and atmosphere that is created, man. If you like the kind of darker, kind of twisted stuff, then look no further than what Scorn offers and brings to the table. And first and foremost, you got to kind of mention if you are a member of Game Pass and such, which, let's be honest, it is a subscription service and you got to kind of pay to be on there and everything, obviously. Man, then, when games like this come out, man, if you have zero interest in general, then when it's on Game Pass, you're more likely or inclined to even give a title like this a chance, man, if it's not something that's up your alley. Now, there's others out there that obviously, if you're into the horror genres and stuff, and that's your kind of cup of tea and bread and butter, then, you would buy this one when it first came out. You'd be looking forward to it and be like, oh, yeah, man, I'm going to pick up Scorn or whatever, no matter what. But, for anyone else that's just kind of on the fence or a, on and off again fan of any of the horror genre and stuff, titles like this, on Game Pass is just a win-win as far as being able to try it, see if it's something that you like, and being able to just kind of play it without any additional cost to the cost that you've already put in that, let's be honest, probably is just well worth it in general across the board because you're going to try out more titles than just Scorn. So Game Pass, another shout out to you on being so great, because you're pretty great. But yeah, so Scorn, man, first thoughts and impressions. What can be said about this one? Well, man, there is definitely an atmosphere and a mood that is created in this one that just kind of, sets aside every kind of, thought that you would have as to what a kind of, apocalyptic future alien-esque type, world and setting and environment could be in an apocalyptic setting, and that's just kind of the vibe that we get from it in our first thoughts and impressions. But pretty much it's going to be not what we thought it was, and probably not what a lot of people thought it was going into it and such, because it is not just a straightforward first-person shooter, man, where you're going around with your little, kind of obtained alien weapons and such, and kind of, body parts, utilized for different things in the game here and there. It is not a traditional first-person shooter. Whilst it is linear in a lot of aspects, and while there are kind of first-person shooter elements to it and everything, man, there is a lot of deeper kind of, we've heard it compared to as a Myst or whatever the game, M-Y-S-T, it is kind of Myst-esque in a lot of regards, man, as far as the puzzles that are offered and the things that you have to solve as you go further and further into it. And obviously, disclaimer, obviously this is our first thoughts and impressions on it and such, so we haven't beaten it. We're probably only a few hours in, a couple chapters in, and we've kind of, started playing other stuff again and whatnot. So this will go to the backlog because as us personally, we are not huge fans of, the genre and the setting and everything like that. But what is awesome is this genre and this setting and how Scorn is able to bring it across to the players and let them experience it. Man, there is some kind of ruthless, wicked stuff in this game that is just totally pleasing to kind of lay your eyes on and experience as you're playing it and such. There is some morbidly grotesque stuff as well that is definitely, kind of inviting to the player to just experience and kind of, lay eyes on and be like, holy shit, man, this is some pretty wicked kind of ongoings in this, game. And we're only a few hours into it and such. But definitely, man, it is impressive in what it offers. It is definitely going to be not what we thought it was as far as the amount of kind of, thinking elements and puzzle elements to the game that are, definitely not just a straightforward straightforward first-person shooter, which is kind of like the impression that we had of it when we had first seen any of the gameplay footage or trailers or anything like that. But that's not a bad thing, but it does kind of alter it. If it were just a straightforward first-person shooter, personally, we might like it a little more, man, as far as what it offers and such. But the puzzles that are put into this one, as far as the first one, like 3 chapters or levels or however it's broken up, man. The puzzles that are put into this one definitely can make you think and whatnot, as far as what you're trying to do or get to, or how to solve something and progress it forward, man. But being able to go on that ride and experience the environment and the atmosphere as they presented in there, definitely some wicked stuff, and definitely worth a look, especially if you're into any kind of the horror environment or genre as far as games go. So play it, don't play it, we don't care. We just want your money. Scorn, great job on putting it together. We haven't beaten it. We don't know when we'll go through it. Hopefully we will finish it off or whatever. We're not deterred from it and such, but we have a plethora of things that we play as well that kind of occupy time. So it's one of those management things, as far as if you're diehard and into it and stuff, you're going to manage to go through it sooner than if it's, one that you're checking out and looking into, even if you're infatuated with it, such as ourselves. If you got other stuff that you're trying to complete or go through first, that might take a little precedence or priority over it. But Scorn, definitely, first thoughts and impressions, they did well, man. The environment that they capture, the mood that they capture is stellar. So there you go. Anyhow, Scorn, first thoughts and impressions. What can be said about this one? You get a good old-fashioned W, because that shit's wicked, man. Some definitely, very interesting and neat concepts, man, visuals and mood and atmosphere that these dudes bring together. Some good shit. So there you go. Give us money. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.